Yate Tene Masananishne. Hello, this is Navajo Grandma. Setting the table of survival from a Navajo Diné's point of view through personal experience, circumstance, and environment that we live through trials just the way it was, the way it is, and has become. Since I was born many moons ago, at 18 months old, I was given to my paternal grandparents, Shinala and Shabija. They lived in the eastern agency of the Navajo Nation in New Mexico. Up and until this day, Wednesday, January 11th, 2023, the Navajo Nation people do not have electricity and running water as a whole. In 2019, the Navajo Tribal Utility Authority typically connected from 400 to 450 homes a year, chipping away at the 15,000 scattered rural homes without power on the 27,000 square miles, 43,000 square kilometer reservation that lies in Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah. At that rate, it would take the tribal utility about 35 more years to get electricity to the 60,000 homes of the reservation's 180,000 residents who don't have electricity. And sadly to say, this is the fault of the federal government CFRs called Congressional Federal Regulations. That is upon the Navajo Nation and every Native American Indian tribe in the continental USA. So while a real Navajo Diné woman and your grandma is giving you survival tips, we as Navajos and Native Americans will be watching you go through during the rolling blackouts, water rationing, etc., because you will experience what we understand as our reality, except there are no rolling blackouts on the reservation. It's literally no electricity. So we know what darkness is, and we build a fire for warmth, cooking, and light. If we are pretty well off, we have flashlights and kerosene lamps. Everything that's been happening around the world, natural fires, cyclones, pandemics, and whatnot. It seems like you can never be too prepared for any emergency. One common downside of calamities such as natural disasters is the power outage. There is nothing worse than sinking into sudden darkness without having anything to guide you through. It's pretty debilitating if you have no backup and need to wait for the power to restore before you can do anything at all. While investing in backup energy sources might be uncalled for, unless you're forced with power outages often, having a backup light resource is sensible. It is an idea that everyone should think about. Most of us tend to have those backup flashlights, but more than half of us are never able to find them when we need them. Even if we end up finding the flashlight, it has limited illumination area, which might not be enough for the entire house. So, entering emergency light bulbs. These go into light fixtures like every other bulb. But here's the catch. They turn on when the electricity goes out using an internal rechargeable battery. Here is an attachment that comes with these bulbs. And if you notice, you can hang them up, or you can put this in your lamp as is. And as soon as electricity is no longer available, these will turn on. And I will show you, you don't have to have a lamp. You just need the base on this. And voila, guess what? You have incredible light. This is very luminous when you are in the dark. So isn't this great? You can hang this up, and this will last 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours, depending, I don't know, some of them do. But once they are no longer in use, then what you do is you just put them into, you screw them into a lamp and let them recharge itself. And there you go. You'll have 6 to 8 hours of light again. I hope you think of this and realize, now I will give you the type of light bulb this is. And my daughter-in-law, Lori, was the one that gave this to us. And this is awesome. So this is a tip, the light bulb tip, the emergency light bulb tip. And let's turn this off. We're unscrewing it. And that's basically it. So this is the emergency light bulb, 6 to 8 hours. You can get this at Walmart or wherever. Snip, snap, snout. My story's out, and it's very, very reasonable to invest in this. Okay. Tip number 1, 10-4.